Good morning. Sorry that I'm late on here. I was having issues with my school. Um, I was having technical issues where I couldn't log into my stuff for my college, so I had to call the IT guy, and that kind of took longer than I expected. Because for those that don't know, I am in school now, and we're about to start classes back up tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure everything was ready to go. Um, so I didn't know that was going to take longer than I expected. Hey guys, good morning, Janet, Angela. Hey Mitzi. We're going to do the new moon in Libra reading for all signs, Aries to Pisces, and I might do a collective as well. Basically, what I'm going to do is just see what you can expect with the new moon, what kind of energy is it going to bring out, what you should manifest, all of that. Hey Anna. So, and I'll also let you guys know, like, each zodiac sign, what house it's going to affect your new moon, how that's a good opportunity for you, what exactly you should focus on with the new moon. So, just take the readings how they resonate. I got different oracle decks here. I'm going to use this deck. I haven't used in a long time. And then the one that the last couple that I've been using, and I'll get advice and all of that. So, just going to see what you should put your focus into with the new moon and all of that. So take the reading how it resonates, watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And if you guys want to book a personal, I still got buy one, get one free on my personal readings. And also if you want to be a member's questions are Wednesday and Thursday, or not Wednesday. I'm used to having Wednesdays off. Thursday and Friday. It kind of threw me off this week, not having Wednesday off. So yeah, Thursday and Friday will be members' questions. Still got to decide what I'm doing for those. But if you guys would like to join, the link is down below. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't want you guys to wait. All right, 208. All right, Aries, this is going to affect your 7th house. So, a good time for, maybe setting up new contracts or getting involved in some kind of opportunity when it comes to, things. I can't think right now. I don't know why. So when it comes to making, contracts and also bringing peace, balance into your life. So let's see. Okay, time to go. Yes. So definitely an energy with time to go that's breaking contracts. Some of you guys could be literally cutting contacts with people, whatever that is, some kind of contract, feeling like it's time to leave a situation. I don't know if it's job or what. Oh, thanks, Angela. And I got my coffee too. Ooh, my coffee mug's dirty. Anyways, and okay, to be fair, that's weird because the new moon's going to be affecting your 7th house, which is Libra. Okay, so, and that's weird. 3 + 8 is 11, which is the Justice card in the tarot deck. So yeah, you're trying to be fair. There's the scales here. Some of you could be leaving a contract because it's like, okay, well, I'm doing what's best for me. I'm making a fair decision here. So that's weird how it's affecting your 7th house, and then Libra energy showing up. Okay, bridges. Never forget the bridge that brought you across. Oh my God, that's so weird because there's a bridge on this card as well. So bridges are significant for you. And maybe the very one you'll have to take back. Be careful not to burn it. I got humility. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. Some of you feel humiliated or you feel embarrassed about something. Feeling like it's time, like maybe people have burned bridges with you. I got confidence. Never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Responsibility on the bottom. Damn. Good morning, love apples. Anguish. Oh my God, Aries. I don't know what's going on. You feel like something is beneath you. Okay, so I don't know if this is like humiliation at a job. Some of you feel humiliated. You feel embarrassed. You feel ridiculed. I'm getting it's a job situation for a lot of you, or it's something in the public eye, public service. And I'm using my, what deck is that? My Villains Tarot deck, ironically. So, you guys, something is eating at your confidence, is what I want to say. Okay, why time to go? And it's weird because that number is 45. 4 + 9 is, or 4 + 5 is 9, which is the Hermit. So some of you feel like disassociating. Ace of Cups reversed. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Magician in reverse. And the 9 of Swords. Queen of Cups. A lot of you feel like you're being not appreciated in a work situation. This feels like something backfired. I don't know why I'm getting that. Something backfired, or some of you even feel like you didn't see something coming. And now it's like you're living your worst nightmare, or things are just getting worse and you don't know why. Okay, it's kind of what it feels like to me. Hey, Tulip. Because you're just not happy. Hey, Danielle. You're not happy with how things are going. Yeah, the Haynes man, the Star in reverse, the Empress, and the Three of Wands reverse. You could feel like you're held back. Like you're somewhere you don't want to be. Okay, and like you're sick of waiting for change. Some of you feel like you've been ridiculed or you've been lied to about some kind of opportunity. Feel like people haven't been fair to you. Because when I saw to be fair on the bottom, Magician reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, it's like you have to wait your turn. Like you either have to wait your turn, or there's favoritism in a work environment, or you just don't get the treatment that other people get. And you're starting to become angry. For a lot of you, you're becoming angry that you're not being appreciated. Queen of Wands. Some of you, there's somebody favored over you because you're the Queen of Wands. And you could feel like, yeah, even in this card, it's like the Witch. Okay. The Witch, and then that other lady, I forget what her name is. Magnificent. Where it's like you feel like somebody else is like favored over you. 10 of Wands reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Page of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles. It's like I deserve things more than these other people do. You know, why am I being not appreciated? Why am I being in a sense of favoritism? A lot of you feel like you're not favored over somebody else. Or you don't have the upper hand like other people. You don't have the same opportunity as other people. And it's not fair. A lot of you feel like, Aries, it's not fair. And I think you guys are sick of the situation. You feel like you're being talked about, or people just, have the advantage, the upper hand. You just feel like the work environment's not fair. It's like they don't do the same thing for everybody. And maybe if there's something that you voiced, where you want things to be fair, and then they haven't made it fair. Or they could have even like gaslit you. It made you feel bad for saying what was an issue. Like if you had a problem with something or someone, they turned it around on you like it was your fault. How do you feel about the situation? Why is it showing up? Ooh, the Moon, 10 of Swords. Some of you feel very betrayed and hurt by this situation. Yeah, Page of Swords. 3 of Cups. Justice in reverse. Yep. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Like I said, feel like it's not fair. Feel like it's not fair. You feel like people are kind of at you. People are trying to say things. You can feel like there's people manipulating or turning things around that are not true. So a lot of you with this new moon, you might have to think about different employment or a different opportunity in a finance situation. You guys could be cutting a contract because of a lack of fairness. What's your advice? Watch for signs. Yeah, you guys are going through a transformation and strength. Yeah. And it feels hard. It feels difficult. A lot of you, when you feel like, there's favoritism or you're not being liked by other people, it feels hard. It's like, why am I being treated this way? Okay, Chiron. Okay, a lot of you are going through this to learn some kind of lesson or to teach you strength. Yeah, water and then fire on the bottom. So I think this is like an emotional upheaval for you where you're going to learn more strength by the situation. But it feels difficult. It's like, why am I being treated disrespectfully? Why am I not appreciated? Why don't they appreciate me? Okay. And a lot of you, this new moon, you could be deciding to quit a job or to cut a contract. If it's not a job, it's just something that you're involved into where it feels like third party. It feels like you're on the third wheel and you're just not really like appreciated or cared about. Could be friends as well for some of you, like a friendship, or it's just like they've done too much to hurt you. It's like the bridge has been burned and you're ready to cut your losses. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a finance situation. Heavy Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Okay, I got Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. So strong water and air and earth. Okay. That's what I'm getting. A lot of you are cutting your losses. It's time to go. It's like, I don't want to be humiliated. I don't want to be treated like this. I'm done. That's kind of what I feel. All right, Taurus, 10-10. Okay, and this is affecting your 6th house. So your health, your finances, okay, routine. Some of you could be changing your routine, changing a pattern. I feel with 1010, it's like you're starting something differently. Soulmates. Wow, okay. So some of you could be coming together with your soulmates or ending some kind of soulmate situation, round and round. Some of you, it's coming full circle. The soulmate situation, it's coming full circle. Solitude. Take time to be alone. Tune out the noise and chaos of the world and tune into inner peace. Headstrong. Okay, some of you isolating yourself. That's Virgo energy, which is the 6th house. Illusion. Maybe not knowing if somebody's your soulmate. Okay. And you're looking towards abundance. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, some of you are confused because you've been going round and round whether or not somebody is your soulmate. And you guys could be in, solitude, taking care of yourself at this time. You guys could be mirroring each other as well, with 1010 being your timestamp. Why soulmates for Taurus? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, well, it's telling me, yes, this person is your soulmate. The Temperance in reverse. Okay, the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups reversed. But it's telling me that you and this person might need some time away or separate because it's getting emotionally unsteady or heavy for some of you. Yeah, the 10 of Cups reversed again. I saw that on the bottom of the deck. Okay, King of Pentacles. All right, 5 of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like you're aggravated with communication. Some of you are dealing with another Taurus or a water sign or a Sagittarius, but it's like you're aggravated with communication. It's like you want to try to not fight with them and argue, but you're not happy with the results, or there could be some accusations, things like that. Because it looks like you're pulling back your energy because some of you are focused on yourself, King of Pentacles. Why King of Pentacles? Is this Taurus? Okay, some of you, yeah, like you are distancing from this person to focus on yourself. But you feel like they are a lot of you feel like they are your person, the Lovers. But it's like you're disconnecting because you're aggravated with communication or something's not going your way and you're like in solitude or you're needing to. Some of you are needing to focus on your health, your finances, balancing out your emotions for some of you. Yeah, because it's like a lack of inspiration. Yeah, you're very like argumentative, you're angry. Yeah, because something's not going your way. You're becoming bored of a situation. So for a lot of you, you're becoming bored. Yeah, because it's stagnant. And it's like, I've been strong. I've been putting up with this. It feels like if it's a love situation, which it feels like it with the lovers and the soulmates, you're getting aggravated with a situation. You want to see some kind of change. Okay, with number 10 here. 10, that's the Wheel of Fortune, wanting to see change. It looks like you are distancing yourself from this person because it's like it's round and round. You're getting aggravated. Let me see. Why round and round? And then why? Yeah, it's like you're asking yourself questions. Why isn't this changing? Why is this complicated? Hey, Champa. So why round and round? Magician in reverse. Feel like you're getting yourself nowhere. Yeah, 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. It's like every time you try to put into the situation, you feel more, aggravated, or there's more tension or something like that. And I think you want to pull back from this person. So it's saying with this new moon right now, focus on yourself. Okay. I feel like, yes, they are your soulmate, Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. But right now you guys aren't having a good time and needing to put into you. Okay. Release blocks. Yeah. So there's some kind of blockage here. Watch for signs, patience, and truth. So there's going to be signs telling you what the truth is. Okay. You're going to see the truth eventually. Okay. You're going to know with your emotions as well. I think soon, yeah, you are spiritually connected with Neptune. To this person, there is a spiritual telepathic connection, but you're needing to focus on your emotions at this time. Maybe some of you needing to balance out your emotions. And I don't mean to say that in a mean way, but 4 of Cups, Temperance reverse. Knight of Cups reversed. Maybe you're having a hard time balancing out your emotions, or there's frustration, there's anger. I think right now you're going to just need to focus on yourself. But you're going to see signs that it's time to, kind of take the next step moving forward. Yeah, Two of Wands and the Hanged Man on the bottom. So you're kind of at the standstill of what do I do in this situation? So could be dealing with a fire sign, Gemini, another Taurus, Sagittarius. I got Leo. Okay, Gemini. Could be a Virgo as well. You guys could have Virgo in your chart, because I'm getting you're connecting to this Virgo energy of detaching because of anger, and everything's kind of an illusion right now. And with illusion, eventually you're going to see the truth. With patience and the truth here, you're going to see the truth because it's been covered up. Some of you also in energy, if you've been upset or just not thinking clearly, we can come up to our own perceptions, So once you're in a more clear mindset, you're going to see the truth. Hey guys, hey Champa, you're welcome, Janet. All right, Gemini at 1618. So this is affecting your 5th house, which is a good time for you. Because that is fire energy, and that's an opposite sign of yours. Well, not really opposite, but it's, fire, and then your air. So this could be a good time for creative writing or, expression, showing, sides of yourself to other people that are more, fiery, things like that. Showing your authentic self. Also time for family, children, things like that. Okay, yeah, all that glitters. Some of you have been hiding yourself. Like you've been hiding parts of yourself, or just not wanting to show or express. And that's weird as I say that. Some of you are into like theater because it looks like a mask. So some of you are into theater, into art, things like that. And maybe you haven't been showing your authentic self. And now this new moon's a good time to do that. Message in a bottle, yeah. It's like you're wanting to get out of this bottle. You're wanting to be expressive. So I like this for you. It's like having this, this moment. And I got number 16, the Tower. So it's like you're, wanting to reveal something. It's like you're going to shock people. Wow, we got Strength, which is weird because that's Leo energy. You never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. Direction. Stop, take a moment, catch your breath. Don't panic. Look around and try to regain all your bearings. Trust yourself. Your life compass will never lead you wrong. In the end, you always find your way. Okay, we got Empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. Stand your ground. It has always been said, you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by beliefs and wishes of others. Yeah, it's like you're taking back this courage, this confidence, and you're showing your authentic self. Yeah, embrace. Fire energy again. So some of you have Leo in your chart. If not, it's like a good time of standing up for yourself, having strength and confidence, and not letting people walk all over you. Yeah, because illusion. So some of you have just been, seeing things for what they're not, or, not wanting to, maybe you've just been in an illusion with yourself. So why all that glitters for Gemini? The Moon in reverse. I'm getting that song by Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror. About it's time to make a change. Okay, so some of you, it's like you want to make a change in your life, or you want things to change, and you're gonna have to be the one to fight for it. For some of you, okay, 3 of Cups. Why am I getting you're going to some kind of rally or something, or some kind of Knight of Wands. It's like if you want to have this change, you're gonna have to show it. 2 of Cups reversed. Or if you really want somebody, you're going to have to show them. 6 of Wands. So this could be in regards to love, in regards to people. It's like if you really want something, you're going to have to show it. Strong Leo energy in this reading. It's like you're going to have to stop hiding. You're going to have to stop ignoring it. If you want something, the time is now, I feel. I don't know what that is. Because it's like the timing card here. Empowered and stand your ground. Yeah, stop being scared. Page of Wands reversed. The Knight of Swords, yeah. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Tower in reverse, which is weird because number 16's on all that glitters. Number 16, the Tower. It's an energy of it kind of feels like the Libra reading I did yesterday, where it's like, stop hiding who you are. don't be afraid to be who you are, even if it ruffles feathers, even if it upsets other people. It's like if you have some kind of idea or there's something you want with your life, now's the time to get it, is what I feel. And even if other people disagree or they're not happy for you, yeah, you got to think about yourself. Not to be mean. Like, you got to think about yourself. Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Empress reverse, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. If you keep being in this energy of solitude and hiding and not doing anything, you're really not going to get yourself anywhere. The High Priestess reverse. If you keep ignoring your intuition or just putting something off, you're not going to get anywhere. And I think a lot of you, it's like an energy of now, like the time is now. You got to fight for something. You got to stand up for something. If you really want some kind of opportunity, you're going to have to go get it. Okay. It's up to you. Yeah. Two of Wands reverse. You've been procrastinating. And a lot of you, it's a finance opportunity. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. It's a finance opportunity. Like maybe you're changing careers or, you're switching companies or I don't know. And a lot of you, it's a fear of, what if I get turned down, rejected, Four of Cups, or what if it don't go in my favor? What if I don't like the way I'm being treated or whatever? I think a lot of you have just been holding back, Four of Pentacles, of showing what this is. So for a lot of you, it's time to stand your ground. It's time to be empowered, to find this confidence, to stop holding yourself back. Hey, good Corey. So I like this for you. It's strong fire energy. Wow, I just saw courage. Yeah, and a lot of you have been trying to avoid drama. That's why you've been pulling back and not expressing yourself or not saying what needs to be said because you don't want to ruffle feathers. You don't want drama, issues. I got courage, the past. Go for it and process your feelings. So yeah, it's an energy of, at the end of the day, what's going to happen, Because if you keep living in the past and not getting something off your chest, you need to say something. Yeah, fourth house. Some of you, it's in regards to, like I said, a family situation, could be a job situation. It's maybe if you're not comfortable. Some of you, you've transformed out of a job, a company. You're ready for some kind of new creative endeavor and maybe feeling like you're hiding who you truly are, hiding your potential. Because this could be in regards to a job where you feel like you've just been hiding, you haven't been showing your authentic self, you haven't been living your purpose for a lot of you, and it's time to stand up for yourself. The time is now, is what I feel. And yeah, a lot of you could be, you're trying to be sympathetic towards other people. You're trying to do what's best for them, but how is that helping you? And I kind of been getting that for you here with the King of Wands. It's like, I don't know if this is like if this is like somebody you work for, where like you're putting your life off to make somebody else happy or to make somebody else feel better. But it's like you're the one that's suffering. You're the one that's not getting anything. Because the Nine of Pentacles reverse, Empress reverse, the Hermit. You're basically just kind of wallowing inside. Kind of like a turtle. You're just kind of going in like a turtle. What's that doing for you? How's that helping you? Some of you, you're financially suffering or suffering in silence. And it's like if you keep doing this and staying in a position where you're just kind of slowly, deteriorating or whatever the case is, some of you, it's affecting your mental health and you don't want to address it. You're just needing to take this empowerment. And some of you are seeing feathers, okay? But I feel like it's in regards to a finance situation. There's something that you're wanting to embrace, put yourself out there, and you feel like you've been, kind of suffering for a while or just not happy, kind of wearing a mask for who you truly are. All right, Cancer, 24/15. And ironically, this will be in your fourth house. So I think this new moon will be a good time for you with family, finance, getting things structured, security, roots, all of that. A good time for maybe envisioning your future, like what you want in a family dynamic, or, maybe reconciling with family. Okay, truth be told, number 14. Higher power, number 4. Okay. So yeah, some of you, you're feeling called, that there's more for you. Okay, there's something new in a family situation, or there's something you're feeling called to do. Conquer. Okay, some of you, you're taking care of yourself. You're wanting to be in solitude. You're wanting to be single for some of you. Maybe you thought you wanted a family with somebody, you thought you wanted to move in, but now you're realizing, okay, I just want to be single. Today you were a conqueror. You were able to overcome anything life throws at you. Self-care. Self-care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth. An epiphany. Yeah, you're having some kind of epiphany here. Basically, you're wanting to discover something new. And I'm getting that with the owl here. It's like you're open to new information, new ideas, new opportunities. Maybe open to a new relationship, open to something else. It's like you're setting yourself free. Time's up. So it's like you're letting go of something and you're taking care of yourself, focusing on self-care. A lot of you are doing self-care in your house. So whether that be watching a comfort movie or, like last night, it's weird. I got cancer in the fourth house and I was wanting to like eat popcorn and just relax. It's like embrace healing. You're doing something healing to yourself. So maybe, you're realizing it's time to let something go, setting something free is what it looks like. You're setting something free and open to new opportunities, something new. So let's see. So why truth be told? What's the truth here? The moon. Some of you feel like you've been hiding. You've been faking something. And as I say that, this card has a mask. You can see the mask here. Some of you feel like you've been in an illusion or hiding something with your life. 3 of Cups reverse. Judgment. And the Temperance reverse. Now, I don't know if this is like... Some of you, you've been covering up the fact that you're lonely without somebody. Because I'm getting 2 different situations. I'm getting either A, you're actually sad that maybe you want to reconcile with somebody. Some of you, it's a Sagittarius. It's a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. Because I got number 14 on the card. And then the Temperance came out in reverse, which is Sagittarius. So some of you, it's a Sagittarius, or it's an energy of like, I'm really not happy with something. Either something is making me upset. And like, I've been covering it for so long and ignoring it. Or like I'm really not happy with the situation. How like maybe there's something you want to say or express to somebody that you've been keeping to yourself. Some of you, Scorpio season is going to be very significant. Hey, Mojo. Because it's like you're conquering something. Maybe you felt like you needed to focus on self before going towards this situation. Yeah, 10 of Swords reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Devil in reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles, yeah. It's like you wanted some kind of mindset of where I'm going to be. This could be like you want to reconcile with somebody, but you've purposely been putting it off. And you're unhappy not having somebody in your life. But like you've had to work on yourself. Some of you see kind of negative traits in yourself that you want to heal. Because that's kind of what I'm getting here. Maybe you feel like you're not in an emotional state to reconnect with somebody, or you haven't been. And maybe you want to get back together with somebody. But it's with time's up. Maybe you're afraid that you're running out of time. Some of you, it's like you want to reveal something to somebody. Yeah, 7 of Cups reverse. There's something you want to say. The Hermit, the 2 of Wands, and the Star. Wow, and there's a mask here again. Look it in the mirror. Yeah, for a lot of you, Cancer, maybe you've been in hermit mode. You've been isolated from this person, and you're really not happy. But you've had to do what's best for you. So I don't know if you had to let go of some kind of negative situation in your life. There was inner healing. It's like you feel like there was a reason for this separation or the silence, okay? But yeah, I see a lot of you guys, wow, your money getting good. King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. How do you feel about the situation? Oh, you're welcome, Mojo. Okay, yeah, you got feelings for whoever this person is. Page of Cups, the Strength, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Tower in reverse. But you felt like you had to keep your feelings to yourself. You had to restrict your emotions because some of you were trying to avoid a tower, avoid something from happening, or feel like it needs time to rebuild, okay? But for a lot of you, I think there's been an energy of self-care. Like you still are working on self-care. In this new moon, you're really going to think about your feelings for somebody, and that maybe you do want to reconcile. Yeah, your focus. It's about changing your tune. Yeah, so for a lot of you, changing your mindset, your perspective, really focus on self-care. And I see you guys wanting to reconcile with somebody here, but it's like you're avoiding them because you needed to heal or you needed to focus on something else in your life. Yeah, the sun and fire. But you're a lot of you are very attracted to whoever this person is. Venus and fire. So I don't know if they are a fire sign and you're attracted because of that, or there's just this desire of wanting this person, but it's not going to work out if I'm not in a good place in my life. So I had to pull back to focus on me. And now it looks like you want to reveal to somebody that you're not happy, that there's been separation, but you felt that was the best decision to make. The focus was on yourself. The sun, that's about your internal happiness, yourself. Maybe you felt like this person wasn't going to provide you that happiness, that you had to do it within yourself. And now with this new moon, maybe you're ready to like reconnect with this person. So it could be a Scorpio and Aquarius. I have Sag, Scorpio again, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo at 3110. This will affect your third house. So communication, could be family as well, social media, definitely connections. Some of you have new connections. Ooh, we got orphaned. Number 5, some of you feel alone. Co-create. Some of you, Leo, feel alone. Okay, and it's like you're wanting to rebuild relationships or establish something. Either you feel rejected, like maybe you guys feel rejected by a situation where you've tried to like work with somebody and they rejected your offer. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Or like you don't want to be in that kind of energy. You want to think positive that, okay, maybe this didn't work out, but maybe I can try to rebuild with somebody else. Yeah, confidence. The delay is a confidence. So some of you've had a confidence issue where you didn't really put yourself out to situations because of rejection or because what if they deny me or something like that. Confidence. And it's weird because Aries had that as well. Never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Confidence is a trait to be admired, not feared or punished. A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's not the right time. And desperation. So yeah, some of you feel like you're putting out the wrong message to somebody, sending out the wrong message, or you just weren't connecting to the right people for some of you. Oh, thanks, Deb. I appreciate that. Shed. Yeah, it's like you're releasing maybe negative traits about yourself, or that could be self-sabotage. Maybe you self-sabotage yourself and think that you're not, good enough for these people or something like that. I'm also getting, if people did reject you, it's for the better because it wasn't your tribe or it wasn't your people. So I don't know if you're leaving behind friend groups or something like that, or it's like people seeing you in the wrong way. So they just weren't meant for you anyways. Why orphaned? Some of you just feel alone right now. You feel rejected, left out. King of Swords reversed, Wheel in reversed. 9 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Wands in reversed. The World. You feel like you have to put an end to something in your life. You feel like you have to disconnect. And like the knowing of disconnecting is getting more intense. Okay? So I don't know what this is. You have to leave something behind. Maybe some of you as a person romantically, you got to leave something in the past. You got to close some kind of cycle out, maybe with a fixed sign for some of you. Hey, Alexis. Why confidence and delay? Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 3 of Cups reverse, and the 3 of Wands. Yeah. Magician and the Death. There's a better opportunity coming your way. Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have to shed the negative. Okay, some of you, this could definitely be a person romantically where you're just not meant to be with this person, whoever they are. Some of you, they were a karmic lesson in your life and you're sad that you have to cut this person out. You have to move on from them because they are delaying good things in your life. It's like everything's being put, and I feel like I've said this for you before lately, that everything's being put off because of the situation. Like you have some kind of positive new beginning, but it's being put off because of some kind of third party or some kind of other situation. What needs to be shed for Leo? But now's a good time to manifest money, opportunity. You have connections, I feel, with the third house. You have connections of income. A lot of you, yeah, like like a Gemini, possibly. A Gemini or a Scorpio you could work with that can help you. What needs to be shed for Leo? The Six of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Staying in a situation where you're not appreciated. That needs to be shed. Where you're trying to make something work with somebody that it's just not meant to work with. Judgment, the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, like a situation. I don't know if it's a work situation where you're just not you're not cooperating, or there's a lack of collaboration with you and this person, or it's just, like your feelings feel invalid. Feeling like you're rejected, or feeling like you're not really appreciated by whoever this person is. So what needs to be shed is a feeling of being rejected, or being not appreciated, or not respected in a situation, of putting yourself through more than you should, I feel. Because like I said here, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, Death, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, there's going to be a better opportunity in your future. But you're keeping yourself in a situation that kind of feels like the Gemini reading, which it is affecting your third house. Because in Gemini, I said that, how they felt kind of like they're just suffering in silence, keeping themselves in a situation that they shouldn't stay in. Because they care about the other person's feelings, or they care about them in general. But it's not doing them any good. What's your advice? Listen to your intuition. Yeah, intuition, and release blocks. Like I said, I feel like you're blocking yourself of some kind of positive manifestation because you're staying in a situation that you're not comfortable in. Yeah, Leo. And North Node. Because you're evolving. You're needing to evolve. And I think you're stuck in a repeated situation, a pattern, habit, or even a situation that you have been stuck in for a while. It's time to overcome this. With the North Node and then Libra, some of you are North Node Libra. If not, like, finishing up Libra season is very significant. So you can move on to a new direction. Okay, so your intuition is guiding you in the right direction. You're needing to follow your heart. And I feel like it's about leaving something behind that's blocking you. So I have Aries, I have Scorpio. Gemini, Scorpio. Okay, Virgo, Libra. Could be a fixed sign. Needing to find that confidence and stop delaying yourself. Okay, needing to just move forward. All right, Virgo, 3750. This is affecting your second house. So your finances, your assets, things that are tangible, things that you desire, you appreciate. Let's see. You're welcome, Alexis. Okay, we got Imagine. Milk and honey. Some of you need to take a nice bath. Okay, which is funny because that is like Taurus energy, and Taurus is the second house. Some of you just need to take a nice bath. You need to soak, take care of yourself. Some of you need to get more in a better sleep state. I feel with Imagine, that's the Judgment, number 20. Needing to just picture yourself in a better state or a better mindset. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, you're needing to just enjoy the moments as well. Okay, some of you, I do get help on the bottom. Some of you feel overwhelmed. That's the energy I'm getting. Like, you're wanting to just get into another place. You're wanting to, like, what's that word? Where you're just wanting to kind of, like, put yourself into a different place in your life or a different situation because you feel overwhelmed. You feel like things are not manageable. Pride. Yeah, never be too proud to ask for help. Everyone needs a little help every now and again. Humility. Some of you are afraid to ask for help or afraid to ask for some kind of favor. It's like, you need to with number 20, the Judgment. It's like it's well on your mind. You need to ask for some kind of help. I don't know if it's mental help, emotional help in some way, physical help. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. The greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be better, but to be greater, and improvement. There's always room for improvement. Take a moment to see what you can be doing better. Hey, Liz. Hey, Champa. Yeah, anguish. And that's weird because Aries had that as well. You guys could have Aries in your chart. You need to shed some kind of anger. Detoxify, yeah. you're needing to shed some kind of anger or resentment or some kind of like anger you have towards yourself. I almost feel like you need to be kinder to yourself, is what it feels like. You need to be kinder to yourself. You're needing to not be embarrassed about a situation. So why milk and honey? I just feel like you need to take better care of yourself. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Some of you are not very kind to yourself, Virgo. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Strength in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I don't know, I'm getting like negative talking. Some of you are not very nice to yourself at all. Some of you, you gaslight yourself. You guys are like your own worst critic, which I know Virgos, you guys can be kind of, a little bit, I'm trying to find out like a nice way to say it. Like you're very like, analytical. You're somebody that, you like to have things your way, I guess. Also, you could just be very hard on yourself. Some of you are struggling financially or having some kind of financial deficit, or things are not going the way that you've pictured or you've planned, and you're being hard on yourself about that. And you're needing to just give yourself grace, I feel. Like you're needing to give yourself grace. Some of you feel humiliated with where your life is at right now, or a situation. Some of you, if you're going through like a divorce or something, some of you are going through a divorce or like a really bad love situation, because I got the Queen of Swords reverse, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. And it's kind of an energy. Some of you feel like you're defeated. You feel like giving up. For some of you, like the situation's really affecting you because you have emotions for the situation. Some of you also have a child involved, and that's hard because it looks like you and somebody are just not really in a good relationship status, good situation. And I think you're trying to act like everything's fine when it's not. Some of you, outside looking in, you're showing to other people everything's fine because of your pride, your ego. And actually you need help, you need guidance at this time, or you would like to talk to somebody about it. But then it's also like, well, I don't really know if I should be open to that. I don't know if I can trust people. Because it feels like you're just kind of keeping the feelings to yourself. You're not really telling anybody. Yeah. Kind of feels like some of you don't really know who you can talk to about the situation. Like who is actually there for you, who understands, who's compassionate. Maybe you feel like you don't have any compassion. Like people aren't really compassionate toward you. Or if they are, it's like temporarily they're compassionate, or they get something out of talking to you about the situation, but then you don't really get anywhere with it. It's kind of what it feels like. Because it's an energy where you're angry. It's like you have so much like pent up anger and feelings and emotions, but you're keeping it to yourself. And it feels like you're kind of gaslighting yourself as well, like being hard on yourself, critiquing yourself. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Hey, Drew. How do you feel about the situation, Virgo? Justice in reverse. Some of you, like I said, it's a divorce, it's a breakup, it's a bad living situation. Moon in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. Eight of Swords. It's like you're trying to get out of this negative mindset. You're trying to envision something better, or trying to stay optimistic when it's really hard to stay optimistic. So with this new moon, I feel like you're needing to really take care of yourself. You're needing to be nicer to yourself. Do something for yourself that makes you feel better, whether it be self-care in some way or just trying to rest. Put your mind at ease. Yeah, I got courage. And take a risk. And go for it. There's something you're needing to go for. Process your feelings. Some of you are needing to get like professional help, or needing to just vocalize how you feel. Yeah, fourth house. Could be around family. Like I said, a family situation. A divorce. Could be a breakup in some way. Separation. A living situation. You're needing to talk to somebody about something because you feel like something's out of your control. You feel like it's out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it. Some of you feel like you're losing everything. With the Four of Pentacles reverse, it's like a treasure. So you feel like you're losing everything, or you feel like you don't have much that's yours, or something like that. So some of you are not handling a situation very well, and you're needing to get help, but you're too prideful. And it's like you'd rather just, it's like you can't even be there for yourself, but you're trying to be. It's kind of what it feels like to me. So definitely you need to take better care of yourself mentally, emotionally. Okay. I got Leo, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, Could be any sign. Oh, thanks, Mojo. I appreciate it. These are kind of more like in-depth. 4505, Libra. Happy birthday. And if you guys didn't know, today is my son's birthday. He turned 10 today. That's why we celebrated on Saturday, because his birthday is on a Tuesday. So, but yeah, we're going to do ice cream and everything later, ice cream cake and cupcakes. And I'm going to make his chicken dip he likes. So, hopefully you guys all are having a good birthday or a good birthday season. I just wanted to get that out there since my son's a Libra. So, this is affecting your first house. So yourself, your identity, your personality, things like that, the way you come off to other people. Some of you could be a Libra rising. You don't have to be. So let's see. And the new moon's in your sign. Oh, thanks, Liz. Man, never-ending story. With the newsletter, I haven't updated that in a while, but it should take you to like my website page if you'd like to. Usually it's about like emails and information, but I have not updated that in a long time. So it's up to you if you'd like to. You don't have to. But yeah, you can do the newsletter if you want. I just haven't had a chance to update it. Anyways, I got To Be Fair. Wow, Aries had that as well. And then we have Never Ending Story. Some of you, and that's kind of the energy that Aries felt. So you guys could, I mean, Aries is your opposite sign. But literally it's like your opposite sign on the compass. But I'm also getting here, you guys definitely could be feeling like something's not fair to you. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I don't know, Deb. Sorry about that. I'm not sure why it did that. Okay, a lot of you are feeling doubt. You're second guessing yourself. It's leading to more indecision. Trust yourself to do what's best for you. So you've been stuck in a situation for a while, I feel. Okay. You've been stuck in a situation. You feel like you just want to move into a different mindset or different place. Yeah, direction. Okay. So a lot of you, you're going to find your way here because you've been stuck for a while. And then I got the answer is no. No is a word we need to all use more often and stand on it. We need to accept and receive it as a right of others. So I think you need to say no to a situation that's been never ending. Yeah, time's up. So time is a factor here. With embrace and abundance. Wow. I think you're needing to leave a situation that if you feel like there's like negativity from it, or you just don't feel good about the decision, you don't feel good where you're at, if you're second guessing yourself, it's time to put an end to that situation. Some of you are like second guessing that it's time to leave whatever it is. Like you're like, oh, maybe I'll give it more time, or I'll just put that off. You guys could be procrastinating. I know I'm bad at that. Why never ending story? Number 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. So it's like time to change something here. Yeah, Devil in reversed. The Queen of Swords. The Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Two of Cups in reversed. The Sun in reverse and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this feels very like you're doing this to yourself. Nobody else is doing this to you. You already know that you're disconnected from something. It feels, when it's the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it feels like it's self-inflicted. Like you know you're not happy in a situation, Libra. That you've been continuing it, staying in it for a while. You're not happy. You know you're emotionally disconnected. A lot of you know you're not gaining anything from it either. Like it's causing more imbalance and a lack of structure in your life, whatever this is. So it's like you already know. It's like you already are saying no to it in your head. You already know how you feel. Why direction and no? The Chariot. Because you're meant to move on from this. Yeah, Page of Wands reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. Page of Cups in reverse. An energy of like, I know I'm already emotionally detached from it. I know I don't really have much connection to this anymore, but I'm still trying to make it work anyways, is kind of what it feels like. Or you have like anger feelings towards it. Like you don't have good feelings towards whatever the situation is. Like you've lost respect, or you just aren't really happy with the situation. And it's like your mind's already telling you, yeah, the Moon in reverse, Justice in reverse. It's time to detach from the situation. It's time to move on. Because there's not good feelings left there, you know? Time's up and embrace. Yeah, it's time to move on from a situation that you already know in your heart you need to leave. You already know. And it's like you're doing this to yourself. Yeah, 5 of Cups. The Knight of Cups reversed. The Empress in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Some of you, it's a third party situation. Like, you know that you've been juggled. You've been in like a competitive situation. If it's a job situation, it's like, I know that this person doesn't really respect me or value me. They're going to make me feel like I'm not good enough. They're going to take everything from me and drain me. If it's not that and it's a love situation, it's like, I know I'm always going to be compared to somebody else. Or I'm just never going to be good enough. Like, there's always going to be sadness in this situation. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, a lot of you, it's like you're in a competitive situation, either at a job situation, in love. It's like you just know, like, you're not being kind to yourself. You're not doing yourself any favors by staying in the situation. So with this new moon, it's like you're ready to take off. A lot of you, there's something new you want to endeavor, but you've been going back and forth on this decision, and I think it's kind of your choice, your call at this point. What's your advice? The past and love. I think you need to shed the past with the snake here. You're needing to let go of the past and love yourself, seek healing, yeah, and forgive yourself. So if it's a past situation you've been stuck in, you're needing to move on, let it go, and be kinder to yourself, I feel. Yeah, 6th house. Work on your health, your care, your routine, taking care of you. The sun, yeah, you guys are needing to embrace more into your life. Also ask yourself the situation. Does it make me feel complete? Does it make me feel whole? Do I really enjoy the situation? And I feel like you're saying no because the no cards here. A lot of you are saying, no, I'm not, or no, I haven't been happy. I think the decision basically is yours, that you can put an end to whatever this is. You don't have to be in this, continuum. I don't want to say that continuum. What's the word? Continuum, where you just keep doing something over and over. Or what do they say? Where like something like you keep repeating the same thing and hoping for different results. I forget what that is, but it's like you just keep thinking there's gonna be a different result, but you already know the outcome. You already are kind of pessimistic towards the situation. So that's what I'm seeing here. A lot of you, you're needing to shed the past. So I think insanity, like, and when you're hoping for different results, and there's not a different result, I think that is like insanity, where like you already know, you just keep doing it to yourself. So Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn. Hey, Sally. Could be any sign. I just feel like you're ready to leave a situation. You know you need to leave. The time is up. I think you're just afraid to leave it for whatever reason. All right, Scorpio, 5252. Wow. And then you guys, it's affecting your 12th house, which is releasing, about, trusting your intuition, taking time for yourself, self-care, your spirituality. Okay, so some of you, there's something that you're quite aware of, 5252, that you're needing to release. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, coming to the edge. Okay, basically what I'm saying. I think you're having this realization. It's like you're mirroring yourself. Some of you are in this introspection. Because 3 + 6 is 9. That's the Hermit. So a lot of you, yeah, you are at the end of a cycle, and you're in this introspection of, I'm ready to end something. I'm ready to leave. Yeah, breathe. Something's been affecting your internal peace, your emotional health. Okay. And it's like you're quite aware with the 12th house energy here that it's time to let this go. Yeah, move on. In order to gain closure and revealing for ourselves, and healing for ourselves, we must move on from things, people, and situations we cannot change. And memories. Could be a past person. Memories are to be cherished, especially fond ones of friends and family. What is a good memory that will make you smile today? So it's like, cherish the memory that you have with the person, but you don't need to stay in the situation. You don't need to continue if it doesn't make you feel good anymore, if you've outgrown it, Yeah, focus. And time's up. And wisdom. Yeah, some of you, you're leaving a situation that you've already got closure in your heart. You already know the situation. It's like you're taking this final step to leave. And your focus is on, the lesson that you learned. What did I learn from this person, this situation? How did it help me? What did I learn? What didn't I learn? So why come to the edge? And I'm getting a Lady Gaga song. I think it's called The Edge of Glory. I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah, 3 of Swords reverse. The Moon in reverse. Damn. 3 of Cups in reverse. And yeah, 4 of Wands reverse. You're realizing that a relationship didn't work out. And you did learn some kind of lesson. And I think it's an energy, either you're done reconciling with this person back and forth. It's like, I know it's going to be the same result. You know, I'm going to just forgive this person in my heart. I don't really want to open back up to a reconciliation. Some of you did reconcile over and over again, and it's just not working out. And you're to the end of a cycle where you're like, okay, it's not going to change. Or you just aren't open to any kind of reconciliation to this person. Because move on. I think you're just wanting to let it go at this point. 10 of Swords. Wow. Yeah, Queen of Cups. It wasn't an easy decision. For a lot of you, it's not an easy decision. Yeah, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups reverse, and the King of Swords. It's not an easy decision, but you feel like, Scorpio, that's what I got to do. You know, I've already learned the lesson in the situation. Some of you feel like an emotional detachment from them. Like this person chose King of Swords. If you're the feminine, they chose to disconnect from you, or they chose not to put into this. And that's their decision. And for a lot of you, it hurts. Some of you, I don't mean negative and say this. Some of you, they ended things with you. They decided, okay, my love for you is not really there anymore. I don't really feel this connection as strongly. It's time for me to leave and disconnect. And it wasn't really your idea, or you weren't really okay with it or on board. But it's like you have to accept that's their decision. Oh, hey, Tina. Good morning. What's this focus for Scorpio? 7 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. 4 of Cups reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. That there is going to be somebody that wants you. There is going to be somebody that wants to make it work with you. There's somebody, maybe even new love. There's somebody new that would like to attract to you, that would like to get to know you. And maybe your focus is on, like, you know, other opportunities, or, you know, not telling yourself this is the only person that's out there. Maybe needing to be open to new opportunities, new people, new things. You know, because I feel like there is other people that want to get to know you, want to involve with you, but if you continue like living in the past or thinking about this only situation, you can't really get into anything new. Yeah, it's like you're needing to tell yourself that the situation's kind of over. Like this person that you're dealing with, they're kind of making the decision to no longer invest their time and energy into the relationship. Some of you, they were blunt and told you, like, I don't really know if I have these feelings for you anymore. I don't really know if I love you enough to be in this relationship. And it's like you're just needing to have acceptance, and not be angry, because I saw the 5 of Swords. So some of you, you're angry. Like, why did this person do this? Why don't they care about me? But it's an energy of like, well, that's on them. They feel that way, but you are going to have somebody that wants to get to know you, that wants to put their time into you. And it's not worth keep waiting around, wasting time for somebody that's made it kind of clear to you how they feel. So what's your advice? Releasing. Yeah, releasing. New beginnings with a new moon. There's some kind of new beginning in your life. And that's basically what I'm saying here, just ending something that it's not serving you. Yep, because there's a new desire for something else. Fire and Mars. Something new taken off for you. Knight of Wands. Could be a Sagittarius. If not, there's just a new direction, a new passion that you're going into. North Node, yeah. You're going into some kind of new passion, desire. Maybe some of you, it is a new relationship. But it's telling me you need to let go and just have acceptance for how something is. You've learned some kind of lesson. You've lived through it. And it's time to kind of move on, is what it feels. Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be any sign. Cancer, Pisces. All right, what we got for Sagittarius? 5930. This is affecting your 11th house. So maybe a good time to meet new people. A good time to be in a collective. Do things on your own. If there's something that you're wanting to... I don't mean the word mainstream, okay? So there's something like mainstream or something that's kind of out of the ordinary, something that you want to get into. Definitely could be having new connections, new friends, talking to new people, putting yourself out there, being brave, inspirational. Imagine peace and serenity, it feels like. Okay, not for you. Wow, yeah, a lot of you are making a decision that, there's something new that you want in your life and that you don't want something anymore. You don't want to settle for something else. Yeah, empowered. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your own destiny. Take out the trash. You're leaving something behind. You are rejecting something. It was not for you. Like something is not for me anymore. It's time to get rid of the people and things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. So yeah, like new connections, new people, maybe around new people that inspire you, that let you be your authentic self, that want the best for you. Yeah, needing to say no to people. Like you're needing to reject something or someone for your own healing. Okay. And there's focus here about letting go, shedding. All right, Sag, this looks like a good energy. Yeah, I just saw the sun. So you're doing something for your internal happiness, for you. It's like you're shedding your old skin, or you're just letting go of things that don't serve you, that don't embrace who you are. Why imagine? Some of you, you're sitting in this energy of like dreaming, fantasizing of something that you want for yourself. Two of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords reverse, King of Wands reverse, and the Ten of Wands reverse. Some of you are imagining your life without any kind of distraction, without any kind of burdens. Some of you, that's also an energy, Sag, kind of like, who did I get that for? Was it Virgo? You're needing self-care. You're needing to make time for yourself, make time for rest, make time to just kind of isolate yourself. Because maybe you make your other people's problems your problems and you shouldn't. Okay, maybe you put way too much on you where you're at your breaking point. You're getting stressed and anxiety ridden. I think you need more time of self-isolation for the better. And you're needing time to kind of rest your mind and rejuvenate your energy. Because maybe you're putting way too much on yourself and you shouldn't. Where you're not connected to who you are because you're so drained and exhausted. Why empowered? Knight of Swords, the Lovers, Judgment, and the Four of Cups reversed. Well, there's somebody that wants forgiveness. 10 of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, 3 of Swords. There's somebody that's coming in that wants forgiveness. And they're empowered. Okay, so I think it's kind of up to you whether or not you want to take this person's offer. There's some kind of love connection here. Somebody from the past that feels like you are their person. And if they put you in a third party, they cause you some kind of betrayal and heartbreak, this person's going to vocalize that they are sorry, that they feel bad. So it's kind of up to you to be empowered to feel your emotions and handle this the best of your ability. What's no to healing? Some of you haven't put in your healing off. Like you haven't been healing, you haven't been taking care of yourself, because that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, it's like you're not wanting to handle your emotions or process them. And because of that, you're not doing yourself any favors. So for a lot of you, Sag, you're needing to focus on healing, resting your mind, being kinder to yourself, which I said in Virgo. You guys could have Virgo in your charts. You're needing to be kinder to yourself because it's like you're more irritable, more aggravated because you're not healing, you're not taking care of your body. Some of you are just not wanting to go after some kind of healing journey or avoiding it. Okay, yeah, it's like, I'm okay. I don't need to heal. Some of you, it was a situation where it ended really badly. Some of you, you lost somebody close to you. Like you lost a father or you lost somebody in your life and you're just putting off the healing. Like, oh, it's okay. I'll get to it later. I'll think about it later. Like you're wanting to avoid your feelings and running from them. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you've been doing this for a while and you're at your breaking point. 10 of Wands reverse. Like it's time to heal. It's time to focus on yourself. So I see with this new moon and, in Libra, that's a good time to reevaluate, rebalance your emotions. Okay. Especially if there was some kind of loss or somebody that, isn't in your life anymore in your dynamic. Okay. I don't know if it's a family member, if it's a lover. You need to really heal from that situation instead of ignoring it. Patience and higher power. Yeah. You're needing to be patient with yourself, that you are going to evolve. You are going to, heal for a lot of you. And there is something to celebrate. So some of you feel like you're not getting the achievement that you want. You're like, I'm putting all this time and energy and all this stuff. I'm not getting the achievements, not getting the recognition. Eventually you're going to. You are going to get this achievement fixed. Yeah, you're needing to maintain, you're needing to strengthen, okay? And Mars and fire. It's like you're needing to take care of yourself so that you have this ability. You have this, achievement, this fire within you. And it's like if you're not taking care of yourself and you're burned out, you're tired and exhausted, you're not able to achieve this. You're not able to put this ambition into other things because it's like you're hanging on by a thread. You're exhausted and just kind of living life, walking around like empty shell, basically. So you're needing to make sure you're maintaining yourself, be patient with yourself. You're being called with your higher power to do the healing, okay? Because a lot of you have put off this healing. You're like, oh, it's going to affect other people, or I can't really put time into this right now because it's going to affect this person, or I don't really have time for healing. It's like I got a life to live. I don't really have time to heal. And you're at your breaking point. You're like, you need to heal, Sagittarius. You need to heal because even 11th house, that's the star energy, that's Aquarius. You're needing to make some kind of revolution in your life, some kind of change. And I think the change is that you're needing to focus on healing and your mental health and your physical health and all of that. So you can be a better version of yourself for other people, other things. Because it's like if you're just living day to day and you're tired and you're not strong, you don't have strength, you're tired and you're not strong, you can't really be there for other people or be there even for yourself. So you're needing to be empowered and you're needing to focus on healing and stop putting it off. Okay. So I have Taurus, I have Aries. We know the Pisces, Scorpio, okay, Gemini, and Leo. Could be any of those signs, or you have that in your chart. All right, Cappy. 10708. All right, well, this is affecting your 10th house, so this is your sign. So for a lot of you, you might be feeling in a better place with this new moon because it's where it needs to be. With your 10th house, that's your career, your reputation, your goals, things like that. A lot of you are feeling in this energy of maybe wanting to branch out and have new ideas, new opportunities that are going to be beneficial long term. Okay, I do have soulmates, all right, which Taurus had that as well. And time for a nap. Some of you are putting love off, or you're kind of snoozing when it comes to love. Be realistic. Yeah, some of you, it's like, you have a soul connection, but realistically, is it the right time? Is this something I should put my focus into right now? Get your head out of the clouds and begin seeing things the way they really and truly are. Walking through life wearing rose-colored glasses only leads to pain, embarrassment, and loss. And stand your ground and self-care. Yeah, a lot of you may be needing to, hey, Knowledge, you guys need to take care of yourself. And it's not really time for a soul connection or a lover right now. Yeah, self-love and healing. Especially if there was a loss. If there was a loss or there was something that you're grieving or upset about, I think you're needing to put love on the back burner. Okay. Because Capricorn energy, that's about choosing your long-term goals and, aspirations, things that you want to give into. And maybe right now, realistically, a relationship's not in the cards for you because of something else that you're needing to heal from. Why soulmates? The Strength in reversed. The Two of Wands. Okay. The Six of Cups reversed and the Nine of Swords reversed. The Hermit, the Star. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying here. The Magician. I think, not that you need to put this person on the back burner, but I think you just can't really focus on this relationship right now. There is a soulmate in your life, somebody that you are divinely connected to. But I think you need yourself this time, or at this time you need yourself. And this person is okay without you. You know what I mean? They're fine. I think you're dealing with somebody, they're not really relying on you. They're not really That's cool that you're in their life. That's cool that you're around them, but they're fine. They're not really codependent or relying on you in any way. So this could be a connection where you're not living with them. It's somebody that doesn't rely on you. Like, you guys are there for each other. Cool. Some of you, yeah, you are very close to each other. You are supportive of one another, but you're not like reliant and like attached to the hip and stuck on this person. I think you need yourself at this time to really think about your long-term goals and what you want for yourself. And you can come back to this person later when you're in a better energy, or you feel like, okay, I'm more understanding of where I'm at now. So let me see. Why be realistic? Ten of Swords reverse. Yeah, a lot of you know there's still healing that you have to do. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Six of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups. Yeah, that there's healing that I still have to do within myself. That I wouldn't really be of help to this person if I'm still in their life, and not that you need to be out of their life, but if I give to this relationship and I don't really have much to give, I'm not really helping this person in any way. So I think it's an energy of kind of being not really selfish, but like doing what's best for you, being realistic in the situation. I have love for this person, but I can't really continue this love right now. I can't really do this because I need to focus on myself. A lot of you are struggling. You are trying to overcome some kind of struggle. You're trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel in your life. So I don't know if you're at the end of a healing journey or you're still just kind of stuck. But it looks like you need yourself at this time. Yeah, self-love, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups reversed, 8 of Swords, and the Hierophant. You're undergoing some kind of change in your life. Some of you, there's some kind of lesson or there's something you're closing out. It feels like, yeah, like I said, you're not really able to give this person the love that they're looking for, or you both can't really come together because there's blockages in your life that you're needing to overcome, or there's some kind of challenge right now that you're needing to overcome into your life. So that's what it feels. It feels like you really need to think about realistic goals, or realistically what's going on in this dynamic, this situation. Would this be the best time to really connect to this person? So how do you feel about this? A lot of you feel like you can't even trust this person anyways, that there's a lot of delays, a lot of absence. Some of you feel like you can't really trust this person or rely on them anyways. That there is a lot of blockages between you guys, that there's a lot of distance, disconnect. And maybe like right now you need to kind of isolate yourself because you're still trying to figure everything out, or everything's kind of, it's like when you're already kind of hurting, this just kind of adds more fuel to the fire, or just kind of puts more salt in your wounds. This situation, it's like I'm already hurting. I can't have another heartache or another situation going on. So I don't know what's happening in your life right now. But it's like there's already something going on, and I just can't have more pain, Yeah, I have forgiveness in the past. So you're trying to forgive the past. A lot of you are just trying to move on from the past and kind of go a different direction. Yeah, knowledge and slow it down. Yeah, you're being called right now to slow the situation down, to kind of maybe detach yourself for right now, to focus on your needs, your goals. Yeah, I got 5th house, Uranus, and Chiron. You're trying to make some kind of change in regards to yourself, in regards to your hobbies, your long-term goals, things that you appreciate. Maybe you feel like you're not really like where you want to be romantically in this connection, or you still need time to heal, to focus on yourself. It's kind of what I get. Yeah, there's something missing. Okay, there's something missing, or there's something that I don't really know how I feel about this person. I'm still kind of unsure if I want to be with this person. It just feels like an energy Capricorn of like, I can't really give this person what they're wanting because maybe I can't even give it to myself, or I'm still struggling. And, it'd be going nowhere if I was like giving my all to this person when I don't really have all that, It's like I don't really have all this mentally or emotionally or whatever. It's like I really need to put myself first, is the vibe I'm getting here. And you're doing that. And you're being realistic with yourself that you still need to heal. You are needing to take care of yourself. Some of you are just needing to isolate, disconnect. Okay. Because you don't really trust the person anyways, or it's adding more fuel to the fire. It's making you more upset. You'd rather just detach from it right now. A lot of you are being called to do that. It could be a Taurus, a Gemini, it could be a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo. Some of you have those placements. Leo. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius at 114.51. This is affecting your ninth house. So spirituality, higher learning. Okay. Some of you are maybe called to, some of you want to go back to school for some of you. There's a feeling of wanting to have a new direction, maybe going back to school, studying something, even if it's like a temporary thing, like a small idea. Maybe there's something that you just want to add more knowledge to, or that's what it feels like. Or there's something that you're wanting to like step out of your comfort zone and try something new to say you did it. Could be even new food, try new food, or try maybe learn a new language or something. Serendipity. Yeah, there's something that you feel called to do. There's something destined. And for a lot of you, it's going to work out in your favor. There's good luck and abundance around this opportunity. So I don't know if it's like a new job or something. It's like you're feeling called to go towards something. It was number 18. That's the moon. So for a lot of you, like your inner calling, your intuition is guiding you towards a serendipitous thing. Yeah, and a lot of you is coming right to you. Okay, poised. It's like you're getting good news. You're getting this opportunity. It's coming to you at the right time. Yeah, you're taking out the trash. Sagittarius had that as well. So you're releasing people and things that no longer serve you, or a situation. Yeah, seeing something as a loss. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Other times we must lose to gain. So you're losing something from the past to gain something new. And it looks good. It looks like you are taking off on a new journey for a lot of you. This could be financial, spiritual. Yeah, safe passage. You're being protected. And yes, and wisdom, your higher calling. This looks good. This is very spiritual. So for a lot of you, you're being called to take off to a new journey, a new direction. You're being called to do so with your third eye chakra. A lot of you, your intuition is guiding you towards this opportunity, and it's going to take off. Wow, the Star and the Emperor. Could definitely be a new job opportunity. Some of you, you're even maybe wanting to start your own business, your own, I don't know why I'm getting that, like your own, maybe you're starting some kind of business or opportunity for yourself, or you're getting accepted into something. So why serendipity? Whatever it is, it's meant to be for you. Yeah. And I think it's happened very slowly. I think you guys, if you put into something a while ago, you're getting the information now. Because the Ace of Swords, reverse, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Magician. Either it was not right timing in the past for a situation, like there was something that was delaying this from happening, or you've been waiting for a while for this communication that you are getting this opportunity. But it's what you've been manifesting. With the Magician, you've manifested this opportunity. But for some of you, you're going to have to leave something else. I don't know, for some of you, you might have to move. Okay, we'll take out the trash. You might have to downsize. I don't know why I'm getting that. You might have to downsize, relocate, and you're going to have to get rid of stuff in order to move or something like that. Because you might have to move for whatever this opportunity is. Page of Swords reversed, Two of Cups, King of Cups, and the Two of Wands reversed. Queen of Wands. I think it's an energy of like, yeah, some of you, you are going to have to put yourself first and your job, your opportunity. And you might have to move for some of you. You might have to move away from a person and choosing yourself. And that's what you're guided to do. If you're in some kind of separation, I feel, or you're not really with this person right now, you're going to have to make a decision, what's best for me. This person can wait on me, or this person will always be there, but this opportunity won't, is what I'm feeling, Aquarius, for you. It's like this person will always be there, this lover, this whoever, but this job won't always be there, or this opportunity won't always be there, because if I decline it or I don't take it, they're just going to move on to the next person, What's the safe passage? Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, you're getting out of some kind of blockage in your life. Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles. Even better. Ace of Pentacles, yep, and the Empress. Like I said, not to be mean, if you have a choice between love and career, I would choose this career. Because whatever this opportunity is, it's fated for your life, and it's going to lead you to success. If you've been having like financial blockages or feeling stuck, feeling like you're just not living your purpose, you're going to get to a better place in your life. There's some opportunity here coming your way. You've been waiting for this communication. It's came very slow to you. But, or if it's like you've just been putting into a business or an opportunity, it's finally taken off the ground. It's finally, you're seeing progress. Because the Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, you're finally seeing some kind of effort. You know, I know when I built this channel, you know, I didn't see the results until like 4 months later. So I know it took a while. There's days that I gave up. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm getting 4 viewers. You know, I'm getting 5 people looking at my videos. No likes at all, no views, talking to myself basically. But then I didn't give up. I kept continuing, and then I eventually got to so many viewers, so many likes, and then now I'm where I'm at now. So that could be that, where you're starting your own business, your own thing. It's like, I'm not really getting the clientele, not really getting the people, the things that I want, you know, but needing to not give up on yourself. So what's your advice, Aquarius? Because it looks good. And like I said, love will always be there. This opportunity won't. Stay in integrity. It's like you're traveling, you're on some kind of destination, and you're needing to continue. Yeah, celebration. There's something to celebrate here. A lot of you, it's a new job, a new opportunity, and it's taken off well for you. Yeah, Aquarius. And 6th house, finances. Yeah, you're doing something passionate that you truly care. The sun, the 5th house, the 6th house. You're doing something that you enjoy doing, and you're gonna make money. So my armpit's itching. I don't know why. Anyways, you're doing something that you truly, you know, want to do. Something that you see yourself doing. That's weird. For some of you, I'm touching my armpit. It could be something to do with like chiropractic. Like you're doing someone's shoulders, or you're doing like massage therapy or something like that. Or you're just doing something with joints or something. I don't know. Or like near here, that's like the thyroid gland. So maybe you're becoming some kind of doctor, some kind of nurse, working with thyroid or something like that. But whatever you're doing, it's something that you see yourself doing, and you're enjoying it. You love it, and just keep staying focused and in this positive mindset. So looks really good for you. So yeah, a lot of you, it is to do with your finances, something new, and you're feeling called to do it. All right, let's go ahead and do Pisces. 122:17. This is affecting your 8th house. So some of you could feel like things are questionable, things are unknown to you right now. Maybe a lot of changes. Having a hard time adapting, I feel. Because even though you guys are a mutable sign and you're pretty adaptable, there could be change after change after change where you're just having a hard time. You're like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what is meant for me, what I'm supposed to do in my life. Everything feels complicated. Okay. Yeah, you're asking yourself why. Okay, with number 31. Like I said, maybe there's just been a lot of changes, like, constantly. Okay, a lot of changes constantly. Maybe some of you, you just want to feel grounded. You want to feel safe. Because 31, 3 plus 1 is 4. That's about, you know, your roots, your stability. Some of you don't feel stable. You don't really feel like you know why something's happening. A leg up. Yeah, it's like you want support. You want to feel supported. You want to feel safe. You want to feel like, okay, like I know where I'm at now. Everything's going to be fine. Nothing else is going to happen. So a lot of you could be worried, you know, about changes happening. Like, why are these changes happening? Yeah, challenge. Just because things look hard or impossible doesn't mean they cannot be conquered or overcome. You got this. And wisdom. Life experiences bring about wisdom. How you decide to use it will lead to your success or your detriment. So it's kind of up to, it's like how you choose to live. If you choose to see everything that's been going on as a child. Okay, I feel like here, my veins are driving me nuts. I feel like you're being called to kind of see things in your own perspective. If you continue to see situations as a challenge, my hair, as a challenge, as something that is not able to come by, that's difficult, I feel like that's what the universe is going to give you, is more challenges, more negativity. But if you see things as an opportunity to gain or to learn or to grow, you know, it's kind of an, okay, what I'm getting for you, Pisces, is basically, let's just say you're in a classroom, okay, and the teacher gives you a hard quiz, a hard whatever, and you're just like pissed. You're like, why does this teacher keep doing this? Why are they giving me all this hard stuff? I can't learn from this. I don't understand this. if you see it in a negative way where this teacher's doing something to me or against me, or I just feel like they're trying to make me look dumb or something, then you're going to see it in a negative way. But if you look at it, well, okay, this is an opportunity to learn, this is an opportunity to gain from the situation, then, you're going to overcome it faster, or like in a more positive mindset. So it's a way you see things. It's the way that you see a situation, the way you react, the way you respond. I think because eighth house, I can be negativity. Okay, that's like Scorpio energy. That's like if you see things in a con instead of a pro, or pessimism, or you see it as a way like, I'm being treated like this badly, or if you see it in like a way like that, then that's what's going to continue happening. Yeah, focus. It's like you're needing to put your focus into a different direction. You need to see things a different way. Not being so quick to respond to a situation or to have an opinion about something. It's like needing to take a step back and just really gather the information. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Or like, what can I learn out of this? Okay. Or what can I do differently? Because eighth house, it's like you can conquer this, you can overcome it. It's basically mind over matter. Okay, it's like your thoughts. Yeah, the situation does matter, but it's like the way that you react with your mind. Well, how can I change the thought process? So why? So maybe that's also, I'm not trying to be negative, that could be like a victim mentality. Why is this happening to me? Why did this happen? Why can't, you know what I mean? So needing to not be in that mindset. Two of Cups, Six of Wands reversed, Hermit reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles. Magician. Use in a situation the best of your knowledge, like I said. So yeah, if something was like a bad situation, it didn't work out, well, how can you make something better out of that situation? How can you find a way? I know it's kind of hard with the Hermit reverse. How can you come to your resources and find another direction? Some of you, there's just something that just did not work out, and you're needing to tell yourself that something did not work out. And if you keep asking yourself why did this not happen, why isn't this working for me, the more that you're going to be in this negative energy of just kind of doubting yourself and just not even trusting your own intuition, your own mindset. It feels like something has been a challenge in your life and you're needing to redirect that energy. How can I make something not a challenge anymore? Or how can, the High Priestess reverse. It's like you're ignoring your intuition or just ignoring things in general because you feel like, well, because you're having this negative mindset. For a lot of you, you're in this negative mindset of like, well, it's just not going to be fixed anyways, or there's nothing I can do to fix this. It's just going to suck regardless. And I don't know if it's like a relationship, if it's something you've been dealing with, because you're showing up heavy in your reading. High Priestess reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, double Pisces. With the Ace of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse. It's like there's no way to overcome this. I can't get out of the situation. No matter what somebody says to me, it's not going to work or it's not going to happen. It's like you're really telling yourself this negative stuff because you really don't believe you can overcome whatever's happening. But it's the way you look at it. It's only a challenge if you make it be a challenge. Hey, Lasia. It's kind of like you just need to take it by its tail and just be like, I'm just going to do whatever I want with this information, or I'm just going to take it. Because you really need to focus on what you're learning or what is happening in front of you. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups reverse, the Death, and the Ace of Wands reverse. I mean, for some of you, maybe you and a connection are not meant to work out. Or maybe right now, you guys are delayed from being together because of some kind of change or transformation that needs to take place. Because it feels like just because something doesn't feel certain right now doesn't mean that it's never going to be certain, or you're never going to know the answer, or it's always going to be a challenge. I think it's just the way that you see things, your perception. You're needing to get out of this negative perception. Okay, because the Hanged Man reverse, you're really not stuck. You're really not screwed. Okay, so I don't know if it's like a living situation where like this isn't gonna work out. I'm fucked. I don't know. You're really not, because the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles, you can orchestrate your way out of some kind of bad situation. There's gonna be a positive turnaround, but it's what you make it. Like I said, so if you manifest like, man, I'm fucked, I'm always gonna be fucked, nothing's ever going to work out for me, then it probably isn't. But if you change that around, well, okay, I'm not where I want to be, or this isn't really the path that I wanted to take, but I can redirect it. And I see that for you with the eighth house. It's like, try not to let fear take over your life. Because how are you feeling about a situation? or this situation? How are you feeling? Three of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Tower in reverse. Hierophant, like I said, you learned some kind of lesson here. There's something that you're learning from the situation. I don't know if it's about control finances. Some of you, it's about money control, or it's about, needing to save back, needing to not be so direct, not so impulsive. Some of you, it's about, like, if you're in a money situation or like financial crutch, you're going to overcome it. Your money's going to come back to you. You're going to be in a better mindset. But you did learn some kind of lesson about maybe overindulging, overspending, maybe needing to have more self-discipline, more self-control. So, but basically, you are going through some kind of transformation in your life. Definitely, with the Tower in reverse of Death, there is some kind of transformation. There's some kind of lesson you learned. It's been challenging, but the way you look at it of a challenge, I would see it as a way where, like, cool, okay, this is really hard and difficult. How can I conquer this to get on to the next thing? Kind of like a video game. Yeah, this is a really hard, level. I'm on level 25. It's really hard, but how can I conquer myself to get on to the next level? Is kind of what it feels like. Like you're playing Donkey Kong or something. I don't know. Or Super Mario. Yeah, go for it and courage. It's like if you're so quick to just like go into this hermit mode and just disconnect and just not do anything and be like, okay, well, I tried, and just throw in the towel. I don't think it's going to work out for you. But because really the hermit reverse is like you're going back into society. You don't really have the answers. You don't really know, but you're making the best of your situation. You're not isolating. You're not disconnecting. You're just taking the knowledge you have and weaning it. You're being protected at this time. So you are being protected. So like I said, it's like you can't really lose if you don't put anything into it. Just like if you were to go gamble, you can't lose if you don't put any money into the chip machine, or if you throw $10 down on the table. If you don't put money into it, you're not going to lose. So kind of against all odds or something like that. So yeah, we got Virgo energy here. So you're needing to take care of yourself. Also questioning yourself. How can I improve myself? With the Hermit reverse, that's Virgo energy. So I think sadly you're in the self introspection that you don't want to be. For a lot of you, it's like, man, I wish I was out of this situation. I don't want to be in this situation. But you're in the situation right now where it's teaching you some kind of lesson. And the lesson is, how can I improve myself? How can I improve my life? What can I do that's, I'm seeing this in a positive way, really. Because like I said, you can see it in a con where, man, I'm fucked, or this is not what I want to do with my life. Or you can see it as a way, how can I change it? What is this teaching me? Ninth house. Yeah, like your spirituality, you're learning from a situation, you're advancing. So it's basically the way that you see it. And a lot of you are being put in a situation where you have to better yourself. Some of you, if you've been putting off your health, putting off, your finances, you're in this like do or die situation where like you have to. It's like, it's not now or never. It's like you have to, You have to do better for you. And you're having to have this courage to go for it. Okay? Even if it feels impossible. Maybe you're doing something that you never thought you could do. And you've been keeping it kind of feels like the Libra reading too, where you've been keeping yourself quiet, keeping yourself, not really connected with yourself. You've just been kind of accepting failures or accepting loss. But it's like you're needing to keep striving and just go beyond your means until you feel like you can't anymore. Okay? I don't know if you're going to run a mile or something, or it's like, oh, well, I have, really bad asthma, but let me run 5 miles. I don't know what you're going to do, but it's like you're putting mind over matter, and you're basically just overgoing it. So it's positive, really. So that's basically my TED talk. I think, hey, beauty and soul, I feel like you are being put in some kind of challenging situation, but you're making the best of your ability, and you're just doing what you can to improve yourself, your life, and to stop questioning or doubting yourself and needing to just do it. All right, let's go ahead and do a collective. 13413. All right, so let's see. Collective, any sign intended. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Ooh, and exchanging gifts. To the sea. You guys could be getting some kind of closure from somebody. Like somebody's being apologetic. Somebody is, coming to terms of a situation. Wow. I got the happiness card. Pink could be significant. I don't know if you guys like the color pink, or you're just feeling kind of more feminine, more girly at this time. If you are a feminine, you're feeling in your feminine power. If not, it could be masculine as well. You're feeling more feminine. I'm just feeling a feminine energy off of this. Light-hearted. Rose quartz could be significant. So I don't know if you wear rose quartz or you like rose quartz, you like pink. Happiness comes from within. So true happiness comes from within. Never allow anyone or anything to determine what makes you happy. Generational curses. Rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. So putting an end to unhappiness, basically. Yeah, safe passage. So you are protected here. Your happiness is protected. And I think you're going to be around people that make you feel good, that care about you. And focus. Yeah, put your focus into yourself and things that make you feel happy, things that truly bring joy to you. Okay. So this new moon, it's like you're having a new perspective of letting things go that don't serve you, that don't make you happy anymore, and truly making yourself happy. And being around those that care about you, those that show, that they respect you, they appreciate you. Why exchanging gifts? So some of you are doing some kind of gift exchange. Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, and the Devil. Let me clarify. That's kind of contradicting what I'm saying. Why the Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles? Three of Cups reverse, and the Death. Okay, well, what I'm seeing off of this, I think somebody is going through some kind of dark night of the soul. This could be definitely a masculine you're dealing with. Could be an Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person, I think you're going to get some kind of apology from somebody. Some of you, it is an actual gift. It could be something tangible with the Page of Pentacles. If not, it's just a genuine apology from the heart. Feels like somebody you've been disconnected from. There's like a sense of like wanting to restore with the Page of Wands, some kind of new perspective, wanting to start over. Somebody realizes that they were at fault for a situation, that they weren't the best version of themselves, or the energy that they exchanged to you, you were not given that kind of energy. You were, because like I said, you're more coming off as a feminine. They're coming off as like a masculine that's not really in their masculine power, or over controlling, somebody that's not the best version of themselves. Okay. And I think this person's going to come to you and apologize that they haven't been the person that they want to be. Because happiness. King of Swords reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, and the Five of Swords reverse. The Moon in reverse. Basically, I think you're dealing with somebody that they were kind of vengeful or petty towards you in the past, because they were very narrow-minded. For a lot of you, this is about like a love situation where you were dealing with somebody very narrow-minded, very closed-minded, somebody that they weren't really open to your side of things. They weren't very, it was like my way or the highway, and I feel this way, so I'm going to act accordingly. And this person could have felt, there was things being projected onto them or triggering them where they acted a certain way towards you, and it really wasn't who they were. I think you were dealing with somebody where you guys were not in alignment, where you were always, for a lot of you, this really divine feminine that was very loving and nurturing. And then you were dealing with, it's like you were the giver and they were the taker. Okay. You were dealing with somebody that was like a taker, basically. And they took advantage of you. They took your kindness for weakness. And I think this person's going to apologize about that. It's like they're realizing that, you were somebody that I really cared about. And I let my own insecurities, my own fears, my own whatever going on in my personal life, I took it out on you, basically. Or I just became too codependent of this connection, and I expected more from you than I was able to give, or something like that. I think you're going to get a genuine apology from somebody, the way they treated you romantically. Because safe passage, it's like you are being protected. Yeah. Somebody realizes, the way they were acting towards you, that it really wasn't doing the two of you any good, the way they were treating you. Seven of Pentacles reverse, Four of Swords, the Star, and the Three of Swords reverse. Feels like somebody that for a long period of time, they weren't really open or not really wanting to let you into their life, or they had a lot of healing to do that they've been putting off. For some of you, you were dealing with somebody that had a lot of like wounds, a lot of trauma that they weren't really healed from, and they were kind of halfway healed when they met you, or they weren't really the best version of themselves. And now this person realizes that. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, they realize that you are somebody like substantial in their life, somebody that they truly care about, that you are their divine partner, but they had problems in themselves they needed to work out. And I think you kind of triggered this person unintentionally. For a lot of you, your kindness, your generosity, this person wasn't used to that. Some of you, you were always so kind and loving to them, gave them stuff, and they weren't used to it. And then it almost seems like they became kind of greedy, and they started taking advantage or taking you for, granted, not really appreciating what they had. So how do you feel about this person, collective? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune in reversed, Queen of Cups in reversed, Lovers in reversed, Eight of Cups. Some of you feel betrayed. 10 of Swords reversed. Some of you feel betrayed. Like if this person chose another person, or they kept going back to a third party or a karmic. Some of you, they were karmically attached to somebody, and that's why they couldn't really ever give you what you wanted or open up to the connection, because they were closed off because of something else that was unfinished. And a lot of you felt like betrayed. You feel like they were so quick to walk away. You feel like this connection had meaning. A lot of you feel like, sadly, you learned some kind of lesson the harsh way, or you learned a harsh reality about this person. Yeah, a lot of you feel like, some of you, it was like an air sign or something, where they hurt you for an air sign or a fixed sign. And it's like this person just didn't really appreciate you. And it's like they were so quick to just walk away and betray you. And I think you're trying to heal from that. The betrayal. It's like, what lesson did I really learn? Or why is this fair to me? This isn't fair to me. So, So these cards fell out. We have Face Your Fears, Changes, and Truth. Yeah, it's like you're seeing the truth now through changes. And I think for a lot of you, it was a fear. Like some of you, the fear came alive. Like the fear of something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like your biggest fear. Like you had this bad fear, like in this connection, and then that fear came true, or that fear actually happened and changed things. Some of you, shadow work. Maybe there was some kind of, fear within yourself, because you still had some shadow work to do as well. The both of you. Yeah, Sixth House. I feel like maybe the both of you needed to work on yourselves, and you weren't really, like, you were in a better place than they were, but they were like in a worse place. And it was kind of like your fear. Some of you, if you've been hurt in the past by another situation, and then it's like you're afraid it was just going to repeat in this connection, or, oh, well, like the past person cheated on me with, let's just say, like, I know I'm getting this. Let's just say, okay, they cheated on me with a brunette. And then you have this fear in this new connection. Oh, God, there's a brunette talking to this guy. Or, oh, no, there's a brunette at this bar. Which, that's weird because that happened to me. Wasn't a brunette. I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be too, like, negative or come off, like, offensive to anybody. But it was like a fear of something since the very beginning. And then that fear took over. And some of you, maybe you attracted that fear unintentionally, because then I saw law of attraction. Some of you accidentally attracted that fear, because you were thinking about it, like, oh my God, what if they leave me for somebody younger, or they leave me for a brunette, or they leave me for, whatever the case is. And then you kind of put that negative thought into existence, and then that actually ended up happening. And you realize there was some kind of shadow work that you needed to do because of that, or some kind of fear aligned with that. Yeah, Saturn. So it's the reality. Like the reality is, why were you so afraid of that? Or why was that even in your mind in the first place? What were you afraid of changing, So take how it resonates. I just feel like, yes, there is going to be some kind of apology. And a lot of you, maybe like a negative thought, like manifested on accident, and then your worst fear came alive. Or if they betrayed you, it's like you had a bad feeling they were going to betray you because you felt like they were going to, or there's this bad worry since the beginning. Okay. Which it's weird, because that's kind of what happened to me, and then that's kind of the similar situation that happened. So Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. I got Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. Could be any sign. Hey, Olivia. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll see you guys later. If you guys want to book a personal, I am available tonight for personal readings. If you did send me in your members reading, I'll get it done ASAP. Hopefully before I go to work today, I'll try to get some readings done. And then also I do have members questions Thursday and Friday this week. I'm going to figure out what readings to do. Oh, hey, LaShawna, I'm sorry that it resonates so much. But yeah, just take the reading how it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, just, take whatever does. And if you would like to book a personal, I do have buy one, get one free personal readings right now. So that's going on until the last day of the month. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day, everyone.